In 2012, Jeff Speck wrote a book called Walkable Cities. And from that moment on, cities all over America were scrambling to figure out how they could make their places more walkable. One place that wasn't doing that, right here, Lansing, Michigan, because it's already one of Michigan's most walkable cities. So we are here for the weekend at the Courtyard, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna explore the area because there is so much to do here that I cannot wait to show you. But the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get some snacks and kick off this adventure. Even if I wasn't in need of a snack at right that very moment, the smell of freshly roasted peanuts coming out of the peanut shop gets me every time. All right, friends, got some snacks. Let's get to work. I have to tell you, this place is an absolute joy to walk. And as I said earlier, it's one of my favorite things to do when I get into a city, especially when you get views like this. So I've done tons of interviews on the steps of the Capitol, but the one thing I've never done is taken a tour. So let's go change that. The thing that immediately grabs you when you step into the Capitol is its beauty. The rotunda is breathtaking. And as you walk around, the juxtaposition of the lessons of history of this state, along with the business of building the future happening at the same time, isn't lost on me. Friends, if you guys have not been in this or gone on a tour, it's absolutely incredible here. Look at this. The architecture is just fantastic. I just want to show you something real quick, the detail of some of these paintings. The rug was scrunched up. So the rug is scrunched up in this painting. That sort of stuff amazes me. Like, I could look at this kind of thing all day. Outside of the Capitol, you're surrounded by architecture, all within walking distance. But I still have history on my mind. So I walked over to Museum Drive, which is home to the Impression 5 Science Center and my actual destination. You may know about Henry Ford, but you might not know about Ari Olds. And this story about this Lansing entrepreneur is something everybody should check out. It's the Ari Olds Transportation Museum. The car behind me, the Oldsmobile Curved Dash, was the first mass-produced automobile in the world, exported to 18 countries, and its cost at the time, $650. I know what you're thinking. Eric, I thought Ford was the first mass-produced car. Well, as it turns out, Ari Olds and his family had about a 2-decade jump start on making engines. And if it wasn't for Olds' investors pushing him to make more expensive cars, which led to him leaving the company that he built, the Lions might be playing in Olds Field right now, instead of Ford. So at this point, maybe this logo is starting to seem familiar to you. Yes, REO Speedwagon was named after a vehicle that ransom Eli Olds invented. Thus, REO looks familiar to you. And if you're looking for a flying car, he got pretty close on that one too. Now let's get some lunch. Lansing is also home to the Lugnutes and American Fifth, all within walking distance. But what I really want to show you is Lansing's River Trail. When you think about a walkable city, you think about green spaces, playgrounds, attraction, and access to water is a huge bonus, all of which you can get to on foot. Just a quarter mile down the river trail is the fish ladder. What makes the Riverwalk awesome is it's 17 miles of trails. And if we go this way, we could actually walk to the zoo. And before I settled in for the night after all of that walking, I stopped at Michigrain Distillery to grab a drink. And then I went to catch the sunset. Before I head home, it was time for breakfast at the Social Sloth. This magical restaurant specializes in Turkish cuisine. So I was there for the Turkish breakfast, the amazing Turkish coffee, and to catch up with some friends. What an incredible way to end this trip. Some Turkish coffee and incredible breakfast from the Social Sloth. And now it's time to head home. If you want to start your own trip to walk Lansing, you do it at lansing.org. Cheers, friends.